Explain what's your business about.
So when I first had the idea about this business, I was really struggling to find a really good hookah spot where I get the whole experience. Sometimes there was something for some reason there was always something missing. Either like the product is not very good, or the service is not very good, or something. So I always thought like maybe if I have my own hookah spot, I can always fix these problems. I kind of like set up the bar and turn hookah lounges in Philly into something that's more professional, more of a business, something where people can go in and get really good experience, get a really good product, and be happy with the overall experience.
But why should people come to your hookah spot out of all the thousands of other hookah spots that are here?
That's actually a very good question, and a lot of people, ask me that question, because right now there's a lot of hookah lounges everywhere, and I actually had this very simple concept from day one. Since day one, I knew there was a lot of hookah lounges, and when I took over, I was like, okay, I know I'm not gonna be the only one, but I want to make sure that I'm the best one. And honestly, like I didn't know much about hookah back in the day, but day in and day out, I stayed here until I tried to perfect the product. We actually put a lot of effort, a lot of behind the scene effort into maintaining our hookahs and our operation to make sure that when you come here, you really enjoy your hookah. You really enjoy, whether you're just trying it for the first time, or whether you like to smoke hookah on the regular. We just want to make sure that you really come here and have the best tasting hookah. And then, of course, customer service is very important. It's the most important thing. If you have the best product and you have the best service, then you have pretty much a complete plan. So with that, I feel like we try to stand out, but we do stand out. With all the work that we put in into making sure that our product comes out very good, and then of course we add the good customer service touch to make sure that the customers are happy overall.
So for people who are not in Philly and who comes around the world, what's your Instagram to follow? And to come to this place?
So our Instagram is Orient Philly, Orient, and then Philly is Philly. It's very simple. We're in Philly, and that's why I figured we're Orient and we're in Philly, so put it together so we can people can always find us.
So
and,
far,
and also sorry to cut you off, but also there's another important thing. If you look up the best hookah in Philly, we always show up number one on Google if you search it. If you just search up the best hookah in Philly, we're always going to be number one.
When I was doing my research, I actually saw that, so that's why I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
On your Instagram, have any models came here, rappers, songwriters, country singers?
We had few, we've been here 5 years, and throughout this time, we had some local artists who come here. We had some listening parties. People had some new tracks, and they came here. We had some models who came, took pictures. I only post like very few things, but I've actually had some models walking in the area when the area was still up and coming, and it was very unique spots. And I would talk to them because I used to do a little bit of acting and modeling back in the day. So as I talk to them, I tell them, hey, I own a hookah lounge next door. If you guys want to do a photo shoot with the hookah and the smoke. And a lot of people love it. We always try to support all the local artists and everyone in the city really. So that's what we try to do.
So what are your future plans for this spot?
So honestly, I really just wanted to focus on hookah because that was the main objective. I wanted to find a good spot where you can go there and smoke really good hookah. I was really struggling finding that in the past. My future plan is probably to just add like kitchen or a bar or a dance floor, but I also don't want to lose the cozy vibe, So I'll have to come up with a plan where I can I'm gonna have to come up with a plan where I can actually have both sides. So if the customers are looking for more cozy, chill space, they can have that. Or if somebody is looking to have like a full party with the food and the liquor license, and not the, with the liquor and the dance floor, we can have that too. I don't have any timeline for that yet, but we're certainly working on it.
Well, the funny thing is, I have I see other restaurants when the football games are on, the basketball games are on, when they have playoffs, but yet they're always empty. But for some reason, people come to your hookah spot to watch the basketball games playoffs and the football playoffs, and yet they, instead of them going to a bar, they come to your hookah spot. Why is that?
I think people are very comfortable here. The whole ambiance or the whole environment is very welcoming, and that's my number one priority. I always tell my staff, make sure everybody is happy and is welcomed here. People come here for different reasons. First, if they just want to relax and watch the game, they don't want to be in a bar when people are getting crazy or getting rowdy, or standing up and there's no seats. So they come here, they sit down, they relax. We're also BYOB, so they kind of like get to save money instead of going to a bar. You can go buy a drink for $10 in the city, or you can just buy a whole bottle for the cost of 2 or 3 drinks and just come drink it here. So a lot of people like that as well. So yeah, I think those are the main reasons. It's because it's very welcome, it's very relaxing. People, when they watch the game, they just want to relax and watch the game, and obviously smoke, and then because it's BYOB, people get to save money, so it's a win-win situation.
So what makes this place special to you?
What makes this place special to me is because it was my first conventional business. I was just a broke college student, working a regular job, which I was happy with, but I wanted to do more for myself, for my family. And when I first got into the business, I wanted to bring my dad on board so I could retire him early. I didn't want him to work for anybody else. So that was my first conventional business. It was sort of a retirement project for my dad, where he just invests, he doesn't have to work. So this way, I at least, pay back some of all the hard work that he did for me and the family. So it was definitely a learning experience. Working with family and kind of just figuring out your first business. There's a lot of lessons, and honestly, the best teacher that I had was one experience and 2 books. I never really just tried to say that I know everything. I always knew when I had a problem, I had to admit it, and I had to find a solution for it. So that makes it very special. I learned a lot from that.
So going through that, then your hookah spot, what are the prices to your hookah spot? Do they fluctuate in the summertime, wintertime?
So funny, actually, our prices always stay the same. They never change. We haven't had a happy hour. Sometimes we do certain discounts. Or specials, and I want to say to all the audience, we do offer $5 off. If you go through Yelp, if you go on the Yelp website, you can always have $5 off, and it's unlimited, so you can take advantage of it every time you come. And it's $5 off on your first hookah. So our prices are pretty much the same. I don't really compete with other places with their prices. I know what my product is worth, and people always get more than what they pay for. So our prices are the same. We don't change unless our overhead is changing. Other than that, we just stay in. We want to make sure that people come here and they're happy that with the experience, and they're not upset that they're overpaying for something. Regardless of what other people charge, we just know what we charge. Yeah.
So coming from that is, I see that people who leave here always leave with a smile on their face, and then on top of that, they come back and they bring more clients, to which they come out and then they leave a smile on their face and tell more people. Yeah. So then, what's your goal of people leaving your hookah spot? What's the goal you want to set for yourself?
Well, honestly, my main goal is just to make sure that people are genuinely happy. When we first opened up the Hookah Lounge and we designed the logo, our logo said "Live life with a smile." We really just wanted to have it. We really wanted everyone to have a smile when they leave, and like they're happy, they feel welcome, they feel like they paid a good price, the hookah was good, the product was good, customer service was good. So this is our main goal. I believe in adding value in people's life. And even if it's something small, like just sitting down and relaxing, smoking a hookah, So that's my main goal. If I can just add a little bit of value and help someone make their day a little bit better, then I'm happy with that. That's the main value that I like to add. And honestly, other than that, people just come back. Once they have a good experience, we're not just trying to have a customer come one day and just like hate the place and leave. So obviously, if they're happy with the experience, they always come back, and then they always bring their friends and their loved ones, and they always just spend a good time together. It's all about having a good time or making somebody's life or somebody's day a little bit better in a way.
So then, for my last question is, for everything that you said about your hookah spot, why you did it, for a person who's still not sold and who thinks that you're full of crap right now, what's the last message you want to tell your audience for people who are still not sold right now?
I just tell them it's very simple. If you come here, if you're not happy, then we still respect your opinion. But I think there's only one way to find out, and it's by like coming and making sure that you go through the entire experience and see how that works out for you, and you can see everything for yourself. You can be your own judge, And I simply think that because of all the hard work and the training that we do behind the scenes to ensure that our product comes out good. We might not be the fanciest hookah lounge, we might not be the biggest hookah lounge, but we are who we are. That's our character. And in a way, it makes us stand out. So we really just ensure that the product that we serve you is the best product that you can have out there, and we're always going to be working on improving it. And if you like it, then that's great. If you don't like it, then we still respect you. We still love you, and you can always come back anytime.
Any last messages?
That was the last message.
I just want to give shout out to you guys, obviously, for being here. You guys are very professional, and you guys are very hardworking people. And I really want to thank you guys. And I also want to thank all of our guests throughout all the years. People who stuck with us when we had some bad days, and the ones who stuck with us when we had some good days, and the ones who always come back, and the new ones. I just want to thank everyone. You guys make this possible for everyone, and we always gonna work hard to exceed all your expectations, and we always gonna make sure that you're absolutely happy. And if you're not happy with anything, you can come up to me personally. You can ask my staff to see me or to get my contact information, and I'll make sure I'll see to everything and make sure you get what you're looking for, and make sure that we address all these issues. That's it. And live life with a smile. We're the best hookah.